Why do women cheat? This is a very complex and a very interesting topic. Studies show that the infidelity gender gap is narrowing, especially among younger people. A research study from the Kinsey Institute at Indiana University, USA, found that here were no significant gender differences in the report of infidelity, 23% of men versus 19% of women. The U.S. National Opinion Research Center's General Social Survey found that women between the ages of 18 and 29 were slightly more likely to cheat than men of the same age group, 11% women versus 10% men. The data showed that the percentage of women who cheat rose nearly 40% from 1990 to 2010, while men's adultery rate held steady at 21%. The same trend is there worldwide, not just USA, also in India, China and other countries. The reason for the rise in women who cheat. Some attribute it to the increased responsibilities, and therefore increased needs and wants, of the modern woman. Empowered by feminist viewpoints and financial freedom, women are less likely to compromise and better positioned to seek out the emotional and sexual gratification that's missing in their relationship. When women have their own money and choices, they also expect a lot more out of marriage. Before, marriage was a vehicle to raise your family and be taken care of financially. Now, women expect happiness, good sex, best friends, and much more. Women have put a lot of pressure on marriage these days. Even in India, especially modern city women, working women, and also rural women who know and are aware through the internet. But there are reasons why women cheat. Dissatisfaction can be seen as the underlying theme of the majority of motivations for infidelity. For every relationship boundary crossed, the person has to justify their behavior to themselves first, then they are able to compartmentalize the actions. Not finding satisfaction in a current relationship can trigger someone to seek that satisfaction elsewhere or even justify the act of cheating. When a woman is struggling with low self-esteem, they look to external sources for the attention and validation that they and their partner are unable to give them. A woman who cheats may rely on affairs to provide them with proof of their value or desirability. When one fling ends, it may cause them to feel neglected or worthless, so they pursue a new romantic interest and the cycle continues. While studies suggest that men who cheat are primarily motivated by sex, women who cheat tend to do so to fill an emotional need. And in the case of an emotional affair, sex isn't part of the equation at all. Whether the affair is physical or emotional in nature, a woman may cheat because they crave conversation, empathy, respect, devotion, adoration, support, or some other connection that's lacking in their current relationship. Some women convince themselves emotional is not a real affair. However, most sexual ones start emotional, they usually start as friends. That's how you start crossing boundaries and justify the behavior. Some women enter into a relationship with an idealized image of how their spouse should behave. When the partner falls short of expectations and can't meet their every need and desire, it can create a divide in the relationship that provides the impetus to stray. Some women may resent their partner for another reason, such as a partner's past affair, and use their own infidelity as retaliation. You have likely heard of the term serial cheaters, people who cheat for the thrill of it. They may yearn for those endorphin-fueled interactions that make a new relationship so exciting. In fact, a study found that 67% of heterosexual, married women who cheat sought out romantic passion, yet 100% of the women denied any intention of leaving their husbands. It's also not surprising that some women who cheat are missing those thrilling hallmarks of a relationship's beginning stages, such as passion and sexual tension. A woman who cheats may have a partner who works long hours, leaving them home with the kids all day. Loneliness or feelings of isolation and disengagement can provide the perfect ingredients for an affair. They feel lonely and someone else starts meeting the unmet needs. While midlife crises generally affect people between the ages of 35 and 60, the event has less to do with age than extenuating circumstances. Major life events, such as the death of a parent or a milestone birthday, may trigger a midlife crisis in a woman, causing them to wrestle with the burden. A man can provide a supporting hand here. Depression and infidelity also go hand in hand. Affairs are exciting, so much so that the brain can begin to pump out dopamine, norepinephrine, and serotonin. It produces these chemicals when we are attracted to someone, but which are the same chemicals produced when we take antidepressants. So, a woman who cheats could be self-medicating through their infidelity, even if they don't realize the true reason behind their pleasure. Almost no act of a woman's infidelity is premeditated, but rather a result of an unexpected opportunity. It sort of just happens. Opportunities exist in social media and dating apps. It is easy to connect with others, even if the interactions start innocently. People can develop a wide variety of coping mechanisms to deal with difficult emotions. Sex, drugs, and alcohol, and other addictions are just a few examples. An affair is an escape from reality. How to stop cheating? The first way to proceed here is raw honesty between the partners about what they want and need to be happy. The more real and honest, the more they will start to be authentic and feel their feelings again. The rest falls into place easily and quickly. Start with honesty. You need nothing else to make it work with your life partner. Please like, share, and subscribe to my videos.